productive on the offensive glass Oklahoma City's been.
16th game for McCain, came over from Philly in a trade at the deadline. Randle on the attack, gets his second field goal. Hottest teams in the NBA, winning 7 straight. McDaniel swing, Randle for 3. A much-needed hit for Julius Randle, who had been. DiVincenzo attacking, skips through the lane. McDaniels driving, pulls up, and banks it in. And here come the Wolves again in transition. What a move with the left hand by Edwards. Can't hit the pull-up, the tip won't go. Batted around again. Randle controls underneath, tries to power it up, and he's fouled. He'll go. Second foul on Wiggins, 14th foul. Chris Finch says Kyle Anderson is a connector. We have a lot of finishers. He is a facilitator. He was with the Wolves a couple.
I would say he's a point forward, with the emphasis for Minnesota on the point. You said it, connector. He's a guy who knows where the ball's.
How about second chance points? 13-2 in favor of Oklahoma City. Randle fouled by Williams. Agreed. Now Randle, for whatever reason, since the All-Star break, time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA, had his best career playoff run last year when the Wolves went to the conference finals.
You essentially bought low because he was coming off the injury and out of Philadelphia's rotation, but he's a terrific player as Julius gets paint touch.
Edwards on the cut, back out. Randle rattles down a triple.
Yeah, once you get the paint touches going, it feels like forever since.
During 3 to play in the first half. Edwards trying to get going. Randle goes at the chest of the defender, kicks it out. Dosunmu, good on a 3. Caruso, almost a wedgie. It fell off the rim at the last second. Dosunmu's got 12 points, by the way, 5 of 5, now 6 of 6, and 3 of 3 from behind the arc.
And I mean, you score, you got to have some grit defensively. Get back. Shea will pick you apart.
Randle, nice turnaround. Randle having his best half in a while.
There he is. There is.
Dosunmu will inbound. Edwards off the ball, guarded by Dort. Randle on the face-up. Edwards can't get free. Randle puts up the shot and hits as the timer expires. 1 second to go, and they will not even attempt the shot.
He doesn't need a lot of coaching. Daignault says, I stay out of his way, and because of that, SGA actually appreciates coaching more so.
Just 2 points. Shot clock at 2. DiVincenzo with 1 gets it away in time and banks it in.
Boy, he had to glance at that clock to make.
Team leading 13 points for Holmgren, a career high 17 on the season. Randle floats to the rim. A comfort level with his offensive game that we haven't seen in a while. Gilgeous-Alexander, Randle punches it off the window.
And there's a lot on his shoulders, obviously, as Julius gets to the mid-range, he's just cooking. But Shea, there's another level he's got to get to.
DiVincenzo spots up, cans a 3-pointer, and the lead is 7. Mark Daignault calls a time. His worst shooting game of the season right now. Again, 127 straight games with 20 points. Randle, 9 in the quarter, 26 on the day.
I do not think he called bank, and it is a Sunday, so they're definitely not open.
Randle driving, circa shot, no, but he was fouled. Did a terrific job going out and adding Jared McCain.
I might sense a little note of envy for my partner.
Not just, they're up 15, 4.5 to go. Randle on the attack, and a foul that will send him to the line. 49 wins last year. Now, they made the conference finals last year despite being a 6 seed. Do you see right now, given the inconsistencies,
that there's a tremendous variance between the best and worst of them? You see it with the New York Knicks. You see it with the Houston Rockets.
But Minnesota turned it on in the postseason last year. They're certainly capable and talented enough, and they have a great coaching staff. As Randle kicks to the corner, DiVincenzo's 3 is on target.
Can't just assume that lob is there. They enter to the elbow. They expect that. You know, it's been well scouted by Minnesota.
Power move by Randle.